Um, somebody earlier in the week, they asked, they tweeted at Des Bryant. They're like, "Come to the Giants," and Des Bryant was like, "Man, that'd be crazy, huh?" And then Brandon Marshall tweeted at him and was like, "Sorry, little bro, ain't no room." Right? The next day, Brandon Marshall gets released from the Giants.
Bro, that is freaking insane.
Life
dude.
comes at you so fast, man. Like, you can't be talking shit like that, man. And
I mean, he was just saying, like, yo, bro, it's like,
Ain't
I
no
mean,
room
no
yet.
room.
Yeah. And
That's what he's just saying. I don't think you're talking shit.
Yeah,
Just-
but Twitter murdered him. They're like, "Oh, you were like saying that, and then you're the one that they made room for him for."
Bro.
There was a
I would feel so bad, too. Yeah.
somebody made a video in the comments. They're like Des Bryant highlights from this 2017 season, and then they started the video, and it's 2 seconds long. It's just a black screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Absolutely. Yeah. Like no shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
He didn't really.
He didn't do shit.
Yeah.
I had him in my fantasy. He didn't do shit.
I know. So we'll
Fuck
see.
him.
I mean, I think the Texans could use Dez, but I mean, Dez Bryant, if he went to the Giants, he'd be in their division. He'd play them twice a season in the regular season.
Yeah.
So
How do you think that's going to pan out? Because I think it wasn't going to pan out because Odell Beckham Jr. and Dez Bryant, two big egos just clashing.
yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
But then
I
again, because they're similar, it could probably work out. I don't know. Me personally, I don't think it's going to work.
I mean,
out.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about their offensive line and their offense as a whole.
I would want to go on a team that's more likely to win something than be like
Exactly.
Oh,
But he could be pretty petty. He wants to stick it to the Cowboys, so why not go to their division rival?
True.
So we'll monitor that. We'll see how that goes. So have y'all seen this Jaguar Stadium? It's kind of luxurious. They have pools. They have like a cabana and stuff. It's kind of like an island theme kind of thing.
They just
Yeah, they made it because they're owned by a Pakistani guy, Shad Khan.
Right. But have they always had that?
Yeah. Well, no. They what's the word I'm looking for? Revamped.
When?
I think a couple of seasons ago.
Are you talking about like remodeled?
Remodeled. That's what it was.
Right.
Yeah, when they
a
had
couple
it-
of seasons ago
yeah,
when they
had-
still sucked
I think so.
because they were good
they're-
last season.
they're-
They got
they're-
good
Yeah, I think it
last
happened
season.
the season before that or the season
Yeah,
before
when
that.
it still was
Yeah.
trash. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Like if you look at pictures of it, it's pretty luxurious. It's kind of like a cabana kind of feel. Jaguar Stadium.
Well, I freaking guess the owner was trying to get people in them seats.
Yeah,
because the
man.
damn show wasn't watching the fucking Jaguars
I
at the
know.
time.
If you look at the picture, I'm looking at the Google pictures right now. You can see that pool.
I mean,
how
now
it is.
they are.
It's like at the edge of the stadium where like you can still see it, right?
Yeah, with the infinity pool and shit.
Yeah, and the infinity pool, so you can look through the glass, and it's pretty dope actually.
I mean, it sounds like the most
Yeah.
like pointless thing. Like you would
Like-
never think about
Like
like
look
to
at
put
these
in the
pictures.
stadium.
That's so apparently they're building a dog park
Like,
at
get
the
the hell
stadium
out of here.
What the hell?
and a
Stop it.
third pool.
I'm done.
So there's the dog park right there. You can see the stadium seats
Yeah.
right
Are
there.
you serious?
So
right
it's
now?
kind of like at the corner where you can kind of overlook the stadium, and so you can walk your dog right there and take it for a shit or whatever.
When they're trying to make it more like
Yeah.
dog friendly. And
That's the park. You can see the palm trees. You see the stadium seats right there. There's the fence.
Yeah. What the fuck?
when is that stadium gonna be ready?
I don't. They're building it. I don't know if they said
wow.
when
They
they're.
should last like 3 years.
Oh yeah, for sure. And they're building a third pool. So they already had two pools. They're building a third one. This is. I mean, I know the Jaguars had one good season last season, but they got rid of all their wide receivers. Yeah, they got some running backs. Yeah, they still got a pretty good defense, but I hope this isn't like a flash in the pan.
I mean, shit. Like, but at the same time, it was only like the defense that was carrying them anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because
You know,
Blake
and-
Bortles definitely wasn't.
Because Blake Bortles was man.
Yeah. So
Their
I just-
defense is still gonna be pretty good.
I
Right?
just yeah,
they didn't trade any pieces.
yeah, they didn't. I just thought that was pretty funny. Moving on, let's
Move on.
yeah.
Move on.
Let's move on to the Astros. Garrett Cole, man, he continues to light it up. He threw a 7-inning shutout the other day. It was. He's good. I feel like he's right behind Verlander in like levels was? He might be better than Verlander.
He
even.
might be. I don't want to jump the gun too fast because
Yeah.
he can probably start to will down the
Yeah.
season. But so far,
He's been lighting it up. Yeah.
cold world, bro.
Yeah, cold world.
I mean,
yeah,
shit,
and
we
then
got 100 games left, so
Yeah.
we about to find out.
so he goes,
Yeah.
and then Charlie Morton goes, who's another ace. He's like really like lighting it up, you know.
We got some pictures, bro.
Yeah, and then then we go after Charlie Morton. You go right back to Justin Verlander. There's a Astros starting pitching. There was a stat line. It said for the innings that they've pitched is 101.2 innings, right? Their ERA is 2.48, which is super low. Strikeouts 131, earned runs 28. Over 101 games, 28 earned runs.
Yeah.
That's insanity. If our bats could wake up, because we've had a couple of low scoring games, if our hitters were hitting, that we'd probably be, not have a single loss, but
I mean,
'Cause-
Springer's hitting for sure.
yeah. But
Springer's
still,
hitting.
what is 1 or 2 runs like in
That's
this
true.
in this
True.
day and age? Like when teams like the freaking Red Sox
Yeah.
are like winning by like 16,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you gotta hit.
Yeah.
You gotta hit in this league. Like pitching can't carry you. They can only do so much.
Right.
Because apparently they, eventually they're gonna get tired, and someone's gonna hit a home run off them. Someone's gonna get
Eventually,
base hits
yeah.
off them. So, and then they get tired, and then the relievers come in, and our relievers aren't that clutch. Our relievers are not that clutch. So we got to defend them. We got to defend them.
Guys.
Yeah. And speaking of Ken Giles, he actually is having some back pain. He had back tightness, and so AJ Hinch was saying, it hasn't progressed at all, and that was, we paid good money for him to be our ace closer, and he hasn't really panned out. He's actually been one of our shakier relievers or closers. So
Well,
yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
about to know what's going to happen to that.
Yep. MLB. The Red Sox are actually kicking ass and taking names, man. Like I was saying just now, their bats have fully awoken, and they're hitting insane levels, like historic levels. Like they're winning games by 14, 16 runs. Like that's not usual.
So that's
But Ohtani-san, though.
No, but he's on the Angels. He's on the Angels. He's a dual
Yeah.
threat because he can pitch
And hit.
and hit.
Yeah, bro. That
And-
kid is sick, dude.
Yeah, and that's why so many teams were fighting for him in the offseason. But man, the Red Sox and the Angels, they're fun to look at. They're fun to watch offensively, and Ohtani with his defense.
Yeah, those might be the teams to watch right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, of course, Astros. Then you got the Red
Uh-huh.
Sox, Angels. Yeah, those ones.
Yeah.
And Yankees to some degree too.
Yeah, with
Actually.
Giancarlo Stanton and
Yeah.
Aaron Judge. Yeah,
Mhm,
big
so-
Bombers, Bronx Bombers over
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Yeah, like those 4 teams. Those are the teams to watch right now.
Yep, for sure. I'm glad that rivalry is back on. I know we touched on it.
Oh
last
my
episode.
God, yeah.
I hope they have
Baseball fights are awesome, dude.
I know.
Because it's just a whole mob of them just
Yep.
going at it.
But with that said, that's it for MLB. Let's move on to boxing and MMA. UFC Fight Night 128 is coming up, and Kevin Lee missed weight. He was supposed to fight at 155 lightweight against Edson Barbosa. He missed weight. He weighed in at 157,
Damn.
and he only had an hour to drop, 2 pounds. Couldn't do it.
should have just made him so throw up, bro.
No, he couldn't even do that. He couldn't even do that
Shit.
because he was already probably not eating because he was trying to cut weight, right?
Yeah.
He just couldn't cut it in time. So what happens is let me pull up the
Gotta
report.
sweat that, man.
Edson Barbosa's team has already accepted a catchweight fight with Kevin Lee. Catchweight means they just fight at whatever weight they come in on,
Oh,
There's-
really?
Yeah. So if somebody misses weight, the other fighter can either agree to cancel the fight or they can just take it at catchweight. And so what happens, win, lose, or draw, Kevin Lee is fined 20% and Edson Barbosa gets some of his purse, some of his winnings.
Oh,
It's like
okay, 'cause he didn't
20,
make weight.
30% of his winnings, right?
Okay.
So the fight goes on like scheduled. It's just as catchweight.
Yeah, but it's like, but the catchweight doesn't happen that
Yeah.
often.
If it was a
okay.
title fight, and if they continue to go catchweight,
Oh,
and Edson Barbosa was a champion, he wouldn't lose. Even if he lost, it wouldn't be for the title.
right.
That's true.
So it's a hard life to be a fighter, man.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like cutting weight, dude. That's like the hardest thing. that I've ever seen like an athlete do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, because you have to legit basically starve yourself.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You work out, starve yourself, work out
water
again.
weight too. You got to sweat it all
Yeah,
out.
you got to sweat all that out. Like, when you go home, you got to cut off all the air conditioning.
Yep.
All the air conditioning,
And
bro.
sweat. Go to the sauna for like 20, 30
Exactly.
minutes at a time.
Put
man.
your sweats on, sweatshirt. Get some quilts, all that. Sweat it out.
Yeah.
The only thing you can probably eat is like tomatoes or something. No, I can't eat tomatoes because a
fruit.
whole
It has
bunch
to
of
be fruit. Yeah. Or
Yeah.
not fruit.
no,
Vegetables. Like
yeah,
celery,
vegetables because you
lettuce.
can't have too much water in it. So, damn,
Yep.
man, yeah, cutting weight is like the hardest thing I ever did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, the next season of The Ultimate Fighter is beginning with Daniel Cormier and Stipe Miocic as the coaches. Now, The Ultimate Fighter is kind of like a reality show.
Yeah.
But it's actually good.
It's actually pretty good, yeah. So
Yeah.
they have two teams, and they get different. They separate the teams into fighters,
Right.
and basically, it's team on team. They pick the winner of the fight, picks his fighter, and picks the opponent's the opponent. So they can pick like their strongest fighter against the other losing team's weakest fighter, right?
Yeah.
So it's just strategically play it like that.
I think I missed it. I kind of missed it last year. I watched some of those episodes. That's when Conor McGregor was a coach.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like the first episodes I saw, dude, it was good.
It was
I liked it
it's
a
pretty
lot.
good. I
And
like
like,
it,
they had like a pretty good class too, man.
Yeah.
But no, Conor McGregor just freaking the F out every time one of his fighters goes, "No, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What? And it's like this little white guy throwing a tantrum, bro.
'Cause
Get
he's
it all
not-
wet.
He's not big. A lot of people.
Bro,
think
he's not
Conor
big,
McGregor
but he acts like he's big. It's like, what are you doing? Are you fucking serious? Get your ass up! Like, holy shit, bro. This shit is hilarious,
It's
bro.
entertaining. So tune in on that. It's on,
But the fights are good too, though.
Yeah, fights are really good. FS1, they get a bunch of dudes together in a house, and so all these people that like fought each other got to live with each other
Yes,
too.
bro.
So,
And yeah, that creates problems.
of course, there's drama too. So,
But so just to be sure, it's on FS1 now because that used to be on FX.
it might
remember
be
it
an
used to be
FS1. Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah. Because I definitely want to watch it this season because I missed it last season, man. I should have watched it more.
It was good. It was really good.
Yeah, dude, I cannot wait. I can't
Yeah,
wait to
Fox
watch
Sports
it.
1.
Fox Sports 1? Okay,
Yes, sir.
cool. Bet.
Okay. So, yeah,
shit.
tune into that. It's a really good show.
Brandon Jennings is playing in the Bucks.
No way, really?
Yeah, Brandon Jennings has checked in. Fear the deer.
He was the one who said Bucks and 6 or something. Bucks and 4,
Yeah,
or Bucks and
that's-
5.
Bleacher Report just posted.
Bucks and 6, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're gonna win that game. There's 3 minutes left, but they're
For
up by.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
for sure. For
That's
sure.
a 20. That's a 30-point blowout.
That's crazy. Lost
dude.
to show up. Moving on to boxing. So we finally got closure on the whole Canelo thing. He's been received a 6-month suspension for his PED use with that whatever that chemical
That's too
was.
lenient, personally, but yeah.
But I mean, there's still time to fight Triple G
That's
after
true.
he serves this quick 6 months. It comes right on
I
time.
mean, yeah, he could be just training that whole time. So
yeah,
it
for
doesn't
sure.
really matter.
I mean, there's still hope. There's still hope. Hold on to hope.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll hope for the best, and hopefully we get our closure on Triple G and Canelo. With that, that's it for sports for us. Let's move on to some other stuff going around the world. I read this and I kind of did a double take, guys. World debt has hit a record $164 trillion.
World debt.
World debt, not just U.S., the world. So the world debt load has ballooned to a record 164 trillion, a trend that can make it harder for countries to respond to the next recession and pay off debts if financing conditions tighten, the International Monetary Fund said. Global public and private debt has swelled to 225% of global gross domestic product in 2016, the last year for which IMF provided figures, the fund said Wednesday in a semi-annual fiscal monitor report. 164 trillion is a huge number, Vitor Gaspar, head of the IMF Fiscal Affairs Department, said in the interview. When we talk about the risks looming over the horizon, one of the risks has to do with the high level of public and private debt. So when world debt comes, not just our country, it's hard for countries to trade. It's hard for countries within themselves to generate that revenue because they're trying to pay that off.
I've played Civilization 5. I know how all that stuff works. Yeah. Mhm.
So this affects every single country in the world.
What if like it just all magically disappeared? What would happen?
Well, companies would want their money because the countries, they take money from corporations. And
Corporations
stuff, too.
run the world.
Yeah, so they're gonna want their
They
money
shouldn't
too.
be fronting nothing. Then they should just be
Okay.
bitch.
Well, that's how
My
they get
thing-
that's how they get their money. They give you a loan and they get an interest on it. So.
Right.
But
So
that's-
who has the most debt? What country has the most debt?
the U.S. probably.
It says
Probably.
We owe a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Global